Hello, everyone. This is Mrs. Stone, and this is the first in a series of videos on how to function and survive Mrs. Stone's science class. This is the class website, Planet Science. It is the class website for the Planet Community Science group. This main page is our blog page where we will be doing some writing and communicating with each other. I use the blog format for my website so that eventually the students will be able to take over this particular page and provide information and learning to their fellow classmates. It is my hope that we could have end of the week class roundup, what we learned this week. Someone can do that. They could do it as a video, or they could write up an article, or they could just show pictures of what we've been doing in class. Also want to be able to have people reflect here. I might have a question of the week or whatever, and the best one would become part of this blog experience. I have four tabs across the top of the page. The first one is class expectations. Class expectations is the rules and regulations for the class. Um, it's here and you're welcome to read it at your leisure. What our expectations are in the classroom and what some of our procedures are in the classroom. It is here. It will remain on this site the entire school year. So if there is any misunderstanding about what is expected in class, you're welcome to read through this with your students so that everyone's on the same page. If I change anything, change any of the expectations, or change any of the procedures, everyone will be notified of that, and we will go over any new procedures as needed. How to. How to is just a video tutorial series that I did. I am currently working. You are watching me make Science, Planet Science, the website. So that's why you don't see it there. But when you come back at later date, you will see this particular video that I am making as we speak in this particular spot. Um, but the other videos here, I have two on our textbook. We have a paper cover textbook, a hardcover textbook, if you will. And so I did a little video going through what's involved in using that. And we also have the textbook online. And so I made a video showing how that works and how your students will be able to use the online textbook. The next video is on Edmodo, which is our a class assignment site. This is where I will be giving homework assignments, classroom assignments, project assignments. I know that Mrs. McMahon, the social studies teacher, will also be using Edmodo. As far as I know, perhaps the other three teachers will be using it to some extent also. And so parents, when you're looking for homework and the kids say, I don't have any homework, you can get a parent access code to get into this account, into your student's account, and you can check and see if there's any homework. They can't lie to you anymore. We have circumvented that issue. So if they can't come home and say, I don't have any homework, you can always check to see what the assignment is and when it is due. This next site is Class Dojo. It is a behavioral management site, and basically what's going to be happening here is every student will have an avatar, and I will be monitoring their behavior in real time in the classroom. I have an iPad and I will be walking around the room, and if you're on task, you get credit for being on task. If you're off task, you will be duly disciplined via this particular website. And at the end of the week, I can email each parent a report card, if you will, of your child's behavior during the week so that if you need to speak with them about talking too much or coming out of their seat, you can do that. If you want to praise them for always being on task and always having their homework, you can do that also. We have a Twitter account. It is currently a closed account. I have it mainly to be a feeder account into the Planet Daily News. I need to change that. That shouldn't say daily. It should be weekly. Weekly news, which I'll talk about in a moment. But it is closed right now. I'm the only person that's in here. I think there might be one other person in here who just found me and begged me to add them. If any adult, any parent would be interested in joining this group, joining my Twitter, you are more than welcome to do that. I have no problem with that. I chose, because the children are so young, not to make it open for the children, because I don't think most parents don't want their sixth graders to have a Twitter account. Um, I have no problem with that at all. So, but you can get more information on the Twitter account watching the video. The Planet Science Daily, it should say weekly news, is our class newspaper. It gathers up articles from the internet. I've chosen various websites, some from my Twitter, some from other places, and it just drops in these websites and these articles. What we'll be doing with this is once a week, I'm going to have the kids read and write. And they will receive points for reading and writing. What I think I'm going to do is have a little half a slip of paper where they have to, at some point during the week, read an article and write a review of that article. And this is practice for I-STEP, um, where they have to be able to read a piece of material, read an article, and gather certain information from that article. So we will be practicing that all year with this website, with this particular website. And finally, we have a YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is The Silly Science Teacher. I've had it for several years now, and it has a combination of different videos that I found out on the internet that I've used in class and thought were pretty cool, so I saved them. And homemade videos. I've over the years I've had students make videos where we've been working on a project or whatnot, and they made the video and they asked if they could put it on the Silly Science Teacher channel, and so they've done that. We've also done things in class in the past, and those are on here. And so hopefully this year I will have some of the kids want to make videos as part of projects and assignments. And if they want them on the channel, they are more than welcome to put them on our channel. Mission objectives. The mission objective is basically our chapter syllabus for each chapter in the book. There are 9 chapters. I've already put chapter 1 on here. What I'm doing this year is we are all going to be mission specialists working for NASA. This kind of goes with the field trip that we'll be taking in October this year. And so with that in mind, I'm going to carry that particular um, thought through the entire school year. And so I will always have a mission memorandum, what your mission is for this chapter. And so for chapter 1, you can read through and see what our mission is. These are the topics and the concepts that the students will be learning in that chapter. And throughout the year, we're going to be talking about water, and we'll be connecting water to the various things that we're learning throughout the year. And so for chapter 1, we're going to ask, where is the water? And do various labs involving um, water, various inquiries based on water. Finally, we have the planet games. All work and no fun makes children crazy, and it also makes Mrs. Stone crazy. And so on days where we might be having a free day, or um, children have completed all of their work and have nothing else to do for anybody, because I also allow children to finish up assignments for other teachers. I have, right now, I have 4 really cool websites where they can play games, math and science games, and children bring me um, sites that they want me to approve all the time. Teachers will sometimes come up with sites that they think might be interesting, and as I get those, I will add them to this site. On the sidebar over here, sites we're feeling are the various sites that we will be using most often in the classroom. Again, the Class Dojo. I have a Dropbox account where if a student is going to be writing an article or something and they have pictures and whatnot that they want to save and use to build their article, I just leave them here, and that way we can get to them real quick because they're right here on the website page. The Edmodo is here. You can get to it from here. The school website, Glockster, is an online um, poster board website where we will be making posters and things for presentations. I'm going to teach the kids how to use that. Google Docs is a really good source of a really good place to write your articles and write out any papers that they have. If your student does not have an email account and you want to get them an email account, I strongly recommend Gmail, because it is very secure. They do not have a lot of trouble with spam and whatnot. And the Google Docs is on that site, where Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel is on that website, where if you don't have those, have Microsoft Suite on your home computer, they can get to it from Google Docs anywhere on any computer if they have a Gmail account. The School City of Hammond website is here. Again, the newspaper there, and the YouTube. Tags is just a sorting mechanism. Depending on how I tag a particular blog post, it will come up on when you click on one of the tags. The Twitter feed, this is the Twitter feed. As things are added to the Twitter, as I find things, they will bounce up on this page. And then old stuff is just what it is, old stuff. It is the archives as we move along. The page looks like this right now, but by the time you get to this and you actually look at this, there will be a welcome post here with my picture and some other information there for you. If you have any questions about this website or any of the websites that we'll be using, please feel free to drop me a note or call me at the school, and we will discuss it and I will try to answer your questions. Thank you so much for your time. This one was kind of long. Um, please have a great week and see you guys soon. Bye bye.